Good morning. Got a good night's rest last night. As you can see, all the vehicles are all packed up, ready to go. The plan is we're going to be separating into two groups. Myself, Richard, and Paul are going to go up Black Bear now, and my dad and brother are going to be doing Ophir. My dad wasn't comfortable doing in his skills doing Black Bear, and my brother's going to go with him so that way he's not doing Ophir by himself, which is okay. I never want to push somebody to do a trail because a lot of off-roading is mental. So if you're not in the right mental state, it is not a good idea to be doing a trail you're not comfortable with. We'll see them on the other side in Telluride, and let's go hit Black Bear. We began our short climb up Black Bear Pass, surrounded by absolutely stunning views, before reaching the summit at 12,840 feet. After soaking in the views at the summit, it was time to begin our descent down the winding shelf road, eventually reaching the section where the trail became one-way. This marked the point where the real obstacles began, and where turning back was no longer an option. So we have arrived at our first major obstacle after the one-way, and that is Tippy 1. So there's technically 3 of these. There's Tippy 1, 2, and 3. And how I know this is I use the app Trails Off-Road. I've been utilizing that app now for about 2 years, and I loved it so much, I set up an affiliate link with them because I feel like a lot of people don't know about Trails Off-Road. And with the better thing about them over other apps is it gives a detailed breakdown of the trails. It tells you often if there's campings along the trail. It also tells you each obstacle along the trail, as well as a detailed write-up of the obstacles with good pictures so you can see. It's a really good app to use. I love it. I've been using it. That's how I find all these awesome trails and know which trails I want to do. If you're interested in it, they do have a free 7-day trial to try out. And if you don't love it, you don't have to get it. But if you do, they have the membership, annual membership. And if you use code Outlandish Overland, you'll save 25% off your annual membership. But enough talking, let's hit this obstacle. All right, we're gonna do the first Tippy obstacle. The key is to kind of stay close to the edge as much as possible. not even that bad. It's about 16 degrees of roll. Yeah, that one was not that bad. They do say it is the least extreme out of all of them, so, and I believe it.
If you're liking the video so far, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you aren't. It helps me out a ton, and that way, if you're subscribed, you don't miss out on any future videos.
All right, we are up first in Tippy 1 or Tippy 2, Tippy 2. I'm in terrain mode because it helps me brake at the same time, and then I am using my cameras because they are extremely helpful for this types of stuff. We're taking it nice and slow with terrain mode.
Give me a little bit.
And we are doing good. So once we get to this drop off here,
okay. That tire's about to drop.
Hard driver.
You're down. You can start cutting hard. You're coming back down. Watch that edge.
I think I'm fine off that edge. Yeah. We're good.
Your rear's gonna come down.
That's fine.
Woo! Tippy 2!
Honestly,
done.
This way. You're on the edge.
Yeah. Honestly, not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Maybe the third one's worse. Don't want to jinx myself, but it wasn't too bad. If you do that, stay high, then halfway through obstacle cut, wasn't bad at all.
This trail, and especially its obstacles, are not to be taken lightly. While they may appear easy on camera, one wrong line could send you over the edge. In fact, just days after we completed this trail, a Jeep rolled off the cliff. Thankfully, everybody survived, but it goes to show the risk Black Bear Pass has.
we are now about to do Tippy 3, which after seeing it, I think Tippy 2 was the worst one out of these obstacles. This one, you kind of just stay low, and then you cut high, just like I'm doing here. So a little bit of uncomfortable angle, and then you do a hard driver cut down. Nice slow descent. A little uncomfortable. It's about 19 degrees of pitch.
A little different, but that's fine. Made it down.
It works. I slid off my line a little bit. I also technically didn't have a spotter, so I was just kind of going off the sides of the vehicle. But we made it down with very little drama, so on to the next one.
Fastest house in the West. All right, we are now attempting the steps. Honestly, doesn't look all too bad. It's just being slow and patient with your rig and just watching the edge. That is exactly what I'm doing. I'm also in train mode once again because it's the one pedal drive, and the one pedal drive is such a huge help in situations like this. Now it does take some getting used to, because if you're used to braking, it kind of when you let off the throttle, it brakes really hard. So, but it is very nice so far. Pretty drama free. About halfway down. I think the sketchiest quote-unquote part is the this turn, right-hand turn. There's a big rock on the left-hand side that you have to kind of drop off. That I would say is the sketchiest. but once we when the seatbelt locks up, once we clear the rock, I think we'll be fine. Here's going up the rock, and then we're about to go down that rock. Oh, we felt like we tapped our skids there underneath. And then once you go around this corner, you want to hug the left side because there's kind of this awkward rock in the middle that you kind of don't want your diff to get hung up on. So it's a little sketchy. Takes you a little off-camber over the edge, but honestly, I feel like there was sketchier stuff on imaging than this. So, and we are done with the majority hard stuff of the steps here. Not bad, not bad. It's honestly a lot of fun.
Well, we survived the steps as you just saw, and we made it to the base of Ingram Falls. It's super beautiful. Honestly, a really fun trail so far. All we have left after enjoying these views is the infamous switchbacks.
Alright, so we're doing kind of like the last major obstacle here, which is the really, really tight switchback.
There's that cliff is right there. Right there.
Back up here, kind of pull into there. Guide me backwards.
Yeah, there's a rock here, so.
Alright.
Watch that front left tire.
Let me know when. Am I gonna make it or no? So just turn around again.
The cliff edge there is fine, but it cuts in front. Give me a second.
No, I'm good up front.
You're good?
Yeah, I can see on the
That
camera.
was way smoother than I did it.
You're not good.
I'm gonna have to
You're
follow
Yeah,
that line. Did
I
you
see
turn on
it,
your
Greg.
locker?
No, I didn't turn on my locker. Technically, a locker makes your turning radius suck.
Correct. I just meant like when you were doing the third reverse, when your right rear was stuck, but I'll just follow your line.
Yeah, pretty easy. Pretty easy stuff. Just with a good spotter and patience, and you'll be able to get right through it, no problem.
Watch that rock in the rear. You're okay, Mama.
After making it through the first switchback, we still had many more ahead, though the rest offered more room to navigate and gradually widened as we descended. The San Juans had one last gift to offer: Bridal Veil Falls. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed our San Juan series. If you did, make sure to leave a comment on what was your favorite part. If this is your first video you have seen, make sure to go check out the other 3 episodes. If you liked the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you aren't, and we'll see you guys in the next video.